Have you ever felt like you understand people deeply but still feel disconnected from them? Like you can read emotions, sense tension, notice what others are feeling, even when they don't say it, but somehow you still feel alone. It's a confusing experience. You think that being emotionally intelligent would make relationships easier and more fulfilling, and in many ways it does. But at the same time, it can also lead to a deeper, quieter kind of loneliness. And psychology offers a few reasons why. Emotional intelligence means being aware of emotions, your own and other people's. It means you can recognize subtle changes in tone, body language, and energy. You can tell when someone is upset even if they say they're fine. You can sense when something feels off in a conversation. But here's where the problem begins. When you see more, you also feel more. Emotionally intelligent people often pick up on things others miss, small signs of discomfort, hidden frustration, unspoken tension. While others move through conversations lightly, emotionally aware people are processing everything beneath the surface. This can make interactions feel heavier. A simple conversation isn't just words, it's tone, emotion, intention, and meaning all at once, and constantly processing all of that can be mentally exhausting. Over time, this can lead to withdrawal, not because they dislike people, but because social interaction requires more energy. Another reason emotional intelligence can lead to loneliness is because of mismatched depth. Emotionally intelligent people often crave meaningful conversations. They want honesty, vulnerability, and real connection. Small talk or surface-level interactions can feel empty or draining. But not everyone communicates this way. Many people are comfortable staying on the surface. They may avoid deep conversations, emotional topics, or self-reflection. When these two types of people interact, it can create a disconnect. The emotionally aware person may feel like something is missing, while the other person feels completely fine. This difference in depth can make it hard to feel truly understood, and feeling misunderstood is one of the strongest forms of loneliness. There's also the habit of emotional filtering. Emotionally intelligent people tend to think carefully before they speak. They consider how their words will affect others. They may hold back certain thoughts to avoid hurting someone or creating conflict. While this is a strength, it can also create distance. When you're constantly adjusting what you say, you're not always expressing your full self. Over time, this can make relationships feel one-sided. You understand others deeply, but they don't fully understand you. That imbalance can feel isolating. Another factor is that emotionally intelligent people are often the listener in relationships. They're the ones others come to for advice, support, and comfort. They hold space for people, help them process emotions, and offer thoughtful perspectives. But they don't always receive the same level of support in return. Not because others don't care, but because they might not have the same level of awareness or emotional skills. So the emotionally intelligent person becomes the strong one, the calm one, the understanding one. And over time, always being that person can feel lonely. There's also a deeper layer to this. Emotional intelligence often comes from experience. Many people develop it after going through difficult situations, challenges, or emotional struggles. These experiences teach them to understand emotions on a deeper level. But those same experiences can also create a sense of separation. When you've spent time reflecting, healing, and understanding yourself, it can change how you relate to others. Conversations that once felt normal may now feel shallow. Behaviors that once made sense may now feel confusing. You grow, but not always at the same pace as the people around you. This creates a subtle gap. You're still connected to people, but something feels different, and that difference can feel like distance. Another reason emotionally intelligent people feel lonely is because they value authenticity. They can usually tell when someone is being genuine and when they're not. They notice social masks, forced behavior, or hidden motives. Because of this, they may struggle in environments where authenticity is lacking. They may find it hard to fully engage in situations that feel fake or performative. This doesn't mean they judge others harshly. It just means they feel disconnected from interactions that lack sincerity. And in a world where many interactions are surface level, this can limit the number of connections that feel truly meaningful. All of this leads to an important point. Emotional intelligence doesn't just change how you understand others, it changes what you need from relationships. And those needs are not always easy to meet. Once you understand why emotional intelligence can lead to loneliness, the next question becomes, what can you do about it? The first step is recognizing that this kind of loneliness isn't a flaw. It's not a sign that something is wrong with you. It's often a result of seeing, feeling, and understanding more than the average person. And while that can feel isolating, it also means you have the ability to build deeper, more meaningful connections. Just not with everyone. That's an important shift. Emotionally intelligent people often struggle because they expect depth from all their relationships. But the reality is not every connection is meant to be deep. Some relationships are naturally light, casual, and situational, and that's okay. When you stop expecting every interaction to meet your emotional depth, you reduce disappointment. You can enjoy people for who they are without needing them to fully understand you. At the same time, you can still seek out the few relationships that truly match your level of awareness. Because the truth is, you don't need many people to feel connected. You need the right people. Another important step is learning to express yourself more openly. Many emotionally intelligent people hold back their thoughts to protect others or keep the peace. But constantly filtering yourself can create emotional distance. People can't understand you if you don't let them see you. This doesn't mean sharing everything with everyone. It means choosing safe, trustworthy people and allowing yourself to be honest with them. When you express your real thoughts and emotions, you give others the chance to meet you at a deeper level. And sometimes, people will surprise you. They may not be as emotionally aware, but they're still capable of understanding more than you expect if you give them the opportunity. It's also important to notice the role of overthinking. Emotional intelligence often comes with a highly active mind. You don't just experience interactions, you analyze them. You replay conversations, interpret meanings, and question intentions. While this can lead to insight, it can also create unnecessary distance. Sometimes the connection is already there, but overanalysis makes it feel uncertain. You start doubting what you felt, questioning what the other person meant, or worrying about things that may not even be real. Learning to step out of constant analysis and simply experience the moment can make a big difference. Not everything needs to be understood perfectly to be meaningful. Another helpful shift is setting emotional boundaries. Being emotionally aware often means you pick up on other people's feelings easily. You may absorb their stress, their sadness, or their tension without realizing it. Over time, this can become overwhelming. Without boundaries, you end up carrying emotions that aren't yours, and that emotional weight can make you feel drained and disconnected. Learning to care without absorbing everything is key. You can be empathetic without taking responsibility for everyone else's emotional state. Protecting your energy allows you to stay present and connected without feeling exhausted. It also helps to actively seek environments that match your values. If you constantly place yourself in spaces where conversations are shallow or interactions feel forced, the loneliness will continue. But there are spaces, communities, friendships, and environments where depth is welcomed. Finding those spaces may take time, but it's worth it. Whether it's through shared interests, personal growth communities, or meaningful one-on-one connections, being around people who value honesty and depth can change everything. Another thing to understand is that some level of loneliness is natural. Even in strong, healthy relationships, no one will understand you completely. Every person has a unique inner world that can't be fully shared. Accepting this can actually reduce the pressure you place on relationships. Instead of searching for perfect understanding, You begin to appreciate partial understanding. Moments where someone truly sees you, even briefly, become more meaningful, and those moments are often enough. It's also worth recognizing that emotional intelligence gives you a unique strength, the ability to build the kind of connection you're looking for. You understand emotions, communication, and human behavior. That means you're not just waiting for connection, you're capable of creating it. Through honesty, presence, and empathy, you can shape relationships in a deeper way. Finally, it's important to reconnect with yourself. Sometimes, the loneliness you feel isn't just about others, it's about disconnection from your own needs. When you spend too much time understanding others, you can lose touch with what you feel and need. Taking time to reflect, slow down, and check in with yourself brings balance back. Because connection isn't just external, it's internal too. In the end, emotional intelligence doesn't guarantee constant connection. In fact, it can make you more aware of disconnection, but it also gives you the tools to build something more meaningful than surface-level relationships. Yes, you may feel lonely at times, but that loneliness comes from depth, not emptiness. And when you learn how to navigate it, it becomes less of a burden and more of a guide toward the kind of relationships that truly matter.